Hi guys, I'm Katie. Welcome to my channel. I am going to be talking with you today everything hair extensions. So I have been wearing hair extensions since I graduated high school. It's something that I just always loved. I had thin hair. I cut my hair off my senior year, wanted more, and I just started doing them. So I was a hairdresser for 7 years before I had kids, and yeah, so I've gone through every type of extension. I've had sewn-ins, I've had where they braid them and they weave them to your hair. I've had seamless. I mean, I've literally hand-tied. I actually haven't had hand-tied. That's the only kind I haven't had. And I think I'm going to be trying those soon. I don't know. But again, after all the types I've had, I literally prefer clip-ins. And I think it's because I can kind of get the best amount of hair, like I can get the most amount of hair for the least amount of money. Like I kind of like the idea of the fact I'm very particular. I like to have a ton of hair. Like when I wear it long, I want it long and thick, and I do not want to see that line. Like nothing is worse than when you can tell someone has extensions and like it just looks ratty or cheesy, or and a lot of times when I feel like I would get them put in myself, I'd have to pay so much money just to order the hair because I needed so much hair. Where the clip-ins, I literally can go on the Bellami website, which is where I personally buy mine. I'm sure there's other ones that have great ones, and I can order 2 packs of extensions, and it's literally, and then I can just like stack them. I usually order 2 different colors too, because I'm blonde, but sometimes I'll do low lights or like a little bit darker, you know, root. So I'll kind of like alternate colors. So anyways, I can order 2 packs for like $130 each. And it's what is that, like $260, and I have this full set where, you know, extensions are thousands and thousands of dollars, you know, by the time you get them put in. And I mean, obviously if you're okay with taking them in and out, that, you know, some people don't want to have to do all that, so I get it. But personally, it takes me like no time at all to put them in, so it makes no sense to have them in all the time. It just, especially like they get hot and heavy when they're in all the time. Anyways, okay, so hold on one second, my son. Phoenix, go over there. Go over there. Daddy, will you get Phoenix, please? My 1-year-old is over here. So I want to start by saying these. I have the Bellami clip-ins, just the 20-inch, 22-inch. These are the blonde. I'll get the exact, I'll put the exact color and length and everything, and I'll link it in the description box. And then, yeah, that way if you are interested, you can click on them and stuff. I mean, whatever. I get this color because I ordered it online and it matches pretty much exactly to my hair. The other set that I use, that I mix in, are the tang, and they're also available on Bellami, but you can see they're much darker. And I know people are like, how does that blend with your hair? But you'll see, I'll show you. So I like this because they're kind of like also, you know, ombre or whatever. So I like it because it gives dimension, and when I want to be like a little bit darker, like sometimes in the fall, I'll put these in just because it's like a fun little bit of color and stuff like that. So these are great. These are the tang ones again. I'll link these as well. So let's go ahead and get started. When I do my extensions, I like to comb them all out very well, because otherwise you don't want them getting all tangled once you're putting them in. So, and I probably should have done this before the video, but anyway, so I'm gonna start with the brown, and the reason I'm doing that is because as I layer up to the top, I want it to be just a little bit lighter so that when you look at the ends of my hair, it doesn't like look too dark on the top, because my hair is, you know, blonde, mostly blonde, so this would look obviously crazy if it were like way up here. I mean, it would probably still, but yeah, no. So yeah, I'm gonna start at the bottom and just do one of these. Let me show you first too what these sizes, because some of these, so some have 3 clips. This pack, when you order them, the tang pack, it comes with 4 like big wefts that I stack. So it comes with a 3-clip one, a 4-clip one, and then I think another, I haven't combed this one out yet, you guys. Okay, and then another 4-clip, but that's pretty big. Bigger than the other 4-clip one. And then oh my God, these are so matted, I've got to brush them out. and then another 3-clip one. So you have 4. So you have two 3-clips, 2 4-clips. The 3 clips are the ones I like to start on the bottom because your head's smaller down there. You can even start, they give you little tiny ones, like little 2-clip ones, and you can even use a 2-clip one down there. I don't think it holds well enough, and you probably should use a wet brush. I'm using my paddle brush just because, for the sake of the fact that I didn't feel like digging out my wet brush. I'm kind of lazy. Okay, so we're gonna start, and I'm gonna start with my 3 clips. So you can kind of see the 3 clips. Okay, here we go. So what I'm gonna do, I probably wore the wrong shirt. I'm gonna section my hair. Let's see if I can turn around and show you guys. So I'm gonna section my hair straight, like a straight line in the back. Now don't judge my roots, I haven't done them. And it's probably not perfectly straight. Like when I do this, I do it just by like feel. So I just leave like a little hair down there. And then I take the clips and I put one in the middle and I just clip them right in. Now this is not a professional way to do it. Like if I were doing somebody's hair at the salon, I probably would not be this sloppy with it. But just for now, like I just am showing you guys, like I do this all the time and like you'll see. So now I clip those in and you can tease it and all that, but again, I'm not gonna tease it right now because I don't really care. So bring down another section. Now I'm gonna do a blonde one. So I'm gonna use a 3-clip because you wanna kind of go off of the width of your head. So like the bottom of my head is, you know, a little smaller. So I'm gonna, again, put the clips in and they just snap right into your head. I don't know if you guys can even see me right now. Yeah, so they just snap. And I make them really close together because I'm obviously putting a lot in. So like I just took my next section. You can see how thin the hair is that I'm pulling in that section. Super thin because I'm basically stacking them. It's almost like basically a wig. Like I don't want any of my natural hair to be seen. So I'm just taking very thin sections and I'm layering them. So then here's another one, another brown. I'm gonna put it, so if you can see, I'm kind of going further over. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep layering them up my head. And as I get to like around my ears, I'm gonna kind of look at this and see, and you can use clips. I just use a hair tie sometimes when I'm really lazy. Okay, so like you can kind of comb it out. See how that line is looking like you see my real hair right here? So I don't want to see that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use another brown. I'm doing 2 browns back to back because I want the majority of the brown to be more like underneath, just because I don't want too much dark on top. A little dark, but not too much. Okay, so I'm going to kind of start on this side, and I'm just going to put it like right over my ear a little bit, like a little behind, so you're not like, so like if you want to tuck your hair behind your ears, it's not super hard. And again, I'm doing that same thing I was showing you. I'm pushing down, clipping, just kind of going around that line that I make. And if it feels loose, you can like if you feel like it feels a little loose, just reattach so that it feels darker. I feel like I always go so much slower doing this on YouTube, on video. Like I could literally pop these in my head in 5 minutes, and it's already at 9 minutes and I'm just talking too much. Okay. Next section, just basically keep going up your head, making those round, straight sections all the way around your head, just like that. My hair looks really dark right now, which I don't mind it, but I just did my roots. And I'll do another video for you guys of like hair color and stuff. Once I get the editing down and all of that with these videos, it'll be much easier. Okay, I'm gonna do a blonde. And you want to start moving up to your bigger wefts, so like your 4-clip wefts that are wider, just because obviously we're at the wider part of the head. So I just put that brown one on this side, so now I'm going to come over here with this blonde one. And now there's no rhyme or reason to this, you guys. Like it's not like you have to do the blonde right here, or you really just I'm a very visual person, so like I just kind of eyeball where I think something should go. If you're not that way, then you can just copy to a T what I'm doing. But if you're visual, you'll be able to kind of tell. Like I could see I had a blonde little line kind of piece, so I just want to put the blonde here. And then I'll keep going. I'll probably do another little blonde over here. Actually, no, I won't. Yeah, I will. See, I never do these the exact same way every time. Like there's no pattern at all. Again, another blonde. Now this is a 3-clip one because I didn't have as much space, because see, I'll show you. See how it's like halfway on my head? So like I really only have this space I need to cover, but I'm gonna kind of overlap it because, and this is not at all like, if I were doing a client at the salon, I would never put them in like this. Like I just do that for my own, like you're never supposed to do like probably this many extensions, but I just like really, really full thick hair. Like to me, that's just, when you do extensions, like you want them full. And like this is only like probably half. And then I'll show you the whole thing. Okay. Another one. Now you guys can see what I mean when I say I don't like to have them put in permanently, because I just never feel like they're that thick. And if they are, I don't want hair this thick in my head all the time. Like showering all this hair, washing all this hair. These extensions I have seriously had for, oh my gosh, literally I think like 4 years now. Like I got these when my son, when Leo, my middle son was born, and he'll be 4 in August. So I've had these almost 4 years and they're still in. Now granted, I don't wear extensions as often as I used to. Here we go again. I'm doing yeah, 4. Now they're brown because I'm getting closer to the top. So I'm really not wanting to do as much brown, but that's all right. But yeah, I mean, I've had these for so long, I don't wear them as much, but you don't have to wash them that often either. That's the best part to me about clip-ins, is like, you wear them like a million times. I mean, unless you go to like a really gross, like smelly, stinky bar or something where you feel like, ooh, I don't want to have like smoke smell or whatever. Or like if you go to like a bonfire. Like I remember one time I went to like a bonfire thing, and I'm like, my hair smelled like nasty, so I had to wash them, which kind of stunk because I feel like every time I wash them, they're not as, like when you first get them out of the pack, they're so silky. It's the best. I say that, it's the best, but it's also like, you can't get them to do anything. Like to curl, I have curled these so many times, and every time I curl them, they curl. They're just so long and heavy that the curl falls like right out. You know what? I'm gonna do one more brown, just because I just did a brown. Kind of like alternating. Okay. Oh, stuck. Okay, so I just go by feel, but again, I'm still taking those same sections just straight all the way around. And because I have so much brown right here, I'm actually gonna add in some of my little baby ones. No, I'm not. Huh, I lied. Just kidding. Just do my blonde. And like, you can move stuff around. If you feel like you see one that you don't like, just move it. Okay. See how amazing already, you guys? Like, you can see, and I haven't even like finished at all. And I can also show you, once I show you this tutorial, this is like a very basic, just get them all in there, tons of hair. I can kind of show you guys like different styles too you can do. Like if you're gonna try to do a half up, half down, like high pony, you can pretty much do everything with extensions, which is really fun. And I haven't quite mastered how to do the, every time I do the high pony, I still feel like it's a struggle doing it with clip-ins, but you can do it. It's just harder to hide the clips. Not hide them, but I don't know. Hard to explain. Okay. So I have one more weft of blonde, just of like the regular, well, this is a two clip. Pretty much used all my other ones, but then I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put this one on this side because it's too dark on that side. Need a little brightness. Okay. And then and see how I have this big gap right here. Okay, so I have obviously more hair on this side. So I am gonna start layering these baby ones. They give you 4 baby ones of each in each pack. So like I have 2 more of these. So I have 4 of these, and then I have 4 little 1-inch blonde ones. So I'm gonna start with the brown. Again, like I did underneath, I started with dark, moved to blonde, and then I'm gonna start with dark on my sides and kind of like just place them. And you wanna kind of section your hair down. And I feel like I'm not blending them as good as I normally do, but whatever. And these are still kind of bent, like I need to like take the curling iron to them or flat iron them, which you can do because it's human hair. So I just did the 2 browns. I'm gonna go ahead and do the 2 blondes on this side. Now you gotta be careful, like if your hair is thinner up top or on one side or the other, like so say I parted my hair to the side, I would obviously not put an extension right there, duh. But you would want to put like more hair here because obviously hair is parting more here, so you'd want to add a few more maybe up through here. And then like on, same thing for the other side. So like I wear mine down the middle, and sometimes I have a little more on this side, so depending on how it looks, I'll go and look, but I might do more. We'll see. I'm just going to put 1 more for now. This is another blonde. So I have 2 browns and 2 blondes on this side. And then I'll put my last 2. And honestly, a lot of people are like, oh, can you cut, you know, like when I used to do hair, people would bring in extensions and want me to like cut them and stuff. And the thing with clip-ins, the only part that's kind of hard is like, if you cut clip-ins, it's almost impossible to put them back in the same way that you cut them, if that makes sense. So when you cut hair, it's very precise, like you're doing it at certain angles. And so if you have extensions in and they're clipped in, unless you literally take that same piece and put it in that exact same spot and remember where you put it, your hair will be all messed up because it'll be all different lengths because of where it was cut, and it'll just, it doesn't really work. So that's why I recommend just getting more packs if you're gonna get clip-ins, and just ensuring that they blend, because the more hair, the more it's gonna blend. The better it will blend, I should say. All right, last 2 browns. Sorry guys, I really should have brushed these. And if I can figure out how to edit this video, I can fast forward through a lot of this, because I'm sure this is not exciting. Last one. Well, not last one. I have 2 more blondes. So because I'm kind of running out of space on this side, I feel like my hair is thinner or something on this side. And see how I can't do the dark too high, because when I do, you like see, I mean, I guess it could look fine, but like, I don't like how it's like blonde and then brown and then like blonde again. Like I want it to just be, I don't mind the dimension in there, but I'm only gonna put 1 more blonde because of how, and I have 1 left, and I think I'm actually gonna put it on this side. Okay. So see, I feel like all those things I see of those girls on like Christy Hansen, or no, is her name Christy Hansen? Christy, she's like an amazing extension stylist on Instagram. But she does all the hand tied and everything. Her name is Christy, I want to say, and I'm like blanking out right now. But anyways, I feel like every time I see that hair, I'm like, I can do that exact same thing, clip-ins. But I mean, hers are beautiful. I'm not like knocking it at all. I'm just showing you guys another alternative. So like these are super, oh, I just showed my pajama pants. I'm trying to look all fancy in my jean, acting like I'm trendy, but like secretly I'm still in, I have on like a cute top and then like literal sweats. Oh my gosh, you guys. Still new to this YouTube thing, so I stood up and didn't realize I gave away my trick. I'm really not fancy. But anyways, you can see how long they are. All this hair, it's so fun. And then like, you can, I'm gonna give away my sweatpants again. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. So hard. Anyways, you can see, you get the idea. If I had cute music and you had to insert cool things, insert cute music. Okay, I'm done.